Gentlemen, welcome to Macomb Area Conference Basketball on Channel 6 PHHS. Tonight, we're at Port Huron High School as the Lady Big Reds play host to their crosstown rivals, the Huskies from Port Huron Northern.
Good evening.
This is Randy Fernandez, along with David Keys, bringing you all the action of tonight's exciting contest. But first, let me turn it over to Mr. Bob Weiss with the introduction of tonight's starting lineups and the playing of our national anthem.
Sportsmanship display today will provide a lesson for a lifetime for all in attendance. Remember, good sports are winners. At this time, we ask that you stand and, gentlemen, remove your caps and respectfully pay honor to America as Debbie Carson, Port Huron High student, sings our national anthem. Now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. Starting at forward for the Lady Huskies, wearing number 32, Katie Carey. And starting at forward for the Port Huron Big Reds, wearing number 32, Joey Cameron. And starting at forward for the Lady Huskies, wearing number 40, Erin Atwell. And starting at forward for the Port Huron Big Reds, wearing number 25, Brunetta Brown. And starting at center for the Lady Huskies, wearing number 54, Michelle Brown. Starting at center for the Port Huron Big Reds, wearing number 50, Tammy McNair. And starting at guard for the Lady Huskies, wearing number 30, Nicole Dane. Starting at guard for the Port Huron Big Reds, wearing number 20, Latina Taylor. And starting at guard for the Lady Huskies, wearing number 12, Janet Hansen. And starting at guard for the Port Huron Big Reds, wearing number 10, Akila Collier. The Lady Huskies are coached by Mr. Ed Bell, and the Port Huron Big Reds are coached by Mr. George Polkoff. Your officials for today's game are Jim Johnson and Joel Bean. These officials are registered by the High School Athletic Association, and like the coaches, are here to help the athletes learn on the playing field. These individuals have worked hard to learn the rules and apply them fairly. We request your respect their honest efforts in administering this contest. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the sportsmanlike actions of players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how well history remembers you. Good sports are winners. Ethics, integrity, and respect are values important in our daily lives. On the playing field, they are translated into the word sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the most educational lessons in lifetime values taught by interscholastic athletics. Remember, good sports are winners.
Well, David, the Huskies come in here tonight trying to avenge a loss earlier to the Big Reds. Coach George Pope was starting a very tall lineup tonight.
He certainly did. He's going to try to match up with Northern's height with Michelle Brown and Aaron Atwell starting the game. Northern coming out with the Twin Towers in the ball game. Going to try to slow this down, get it inside of those two, try to make this their type of ball game. Looks like George Pope wants to match up with that also. Probably also looking forward to the district pairings with Mount Clemens Chippewa Valley and their tall player Michelle Van Gorp going to be there. So we're going to have an exciting ball game tonight. And you'll probably see both teams trying to get some things done in anticipation for next week's games.
Well, again, the district start Monday night at Anchor Bay, the final tune-up before district action. Again, just underway from Port Huron High. We'll try to reset the starting lineups for the visiting Huskies. Aaron Allen with the ball, Janet Hansen, Michelle Brown, Junior Nicole Dane, and the senior Katie Carey. For the Big Reds, Latina Taylor and Akeelia Collier up front, Tammy McNair and Brunetta Brown in the middle, and Jody Brown on the wing.
Very simple offense, our defensive set that time for the Big Reds, a straight 2-3 zone defense. Huskies got a nice shot off there. Nicole Dane is usually deadly from about the 19-foot range.
Well, Nicole Dane has been our player of the game for Northern the last 3 times that we've had the Huskies. Again, the junior averaging 15 points a ball game. Again, their team leader. It'll be interesting, David, the first time that these two teams got together, Northern hung tough, again coming in a heavy underdog, hung tough against Port Huron High, but the difference was the press that Port Huron High slapped on them, and again the play of the Michigan State Spartan-to-be, Akeelia Collier.
Absolutely right, a spectacular ball player all year and should continue into the future at the college level. The big difference is going to be tonight is whether Northern can handle the zone, full court zone pressure that is usually utilized by the Big Reds to get themselves into the up-tempo ball game. Hansen can take that shot.
Hansen for 15 off the mark. Dane with the rebound puts it back up and good. Nicole Dane gets Northern on the board 2-0. Also like to point out our referees for tonight's game, the 2 of the best in the MAC Red Division, Joel Vigna and Mr. Jim Gasker.
Northern also jumping into his own defense. But Nicole Dane is going to be guarding Akeelia Collier very closely. Nice entry pass that time by Collier. Good position by Tammy McNair.
First team foul on Northern. The foul is on number 12, Janet Hansen, the senior forward for Northern.
Hands up, Cam. Yeah, Cammy. Next time you had Cammy.
There it is, 2-3 or 1-2-2 zone defense. McNair in the post. McNair needs to be playing down a little bit lower. She's up too high, up near the top of the key. You need her to slide down an extra foot or 2 there. There she is, McNair, just get a good position. Good patience by the Big Reds this time. This is the way to run the offense against the zone defense. Get the good shot, it was a good shot.
No, Taylor shot from outside, missed. Again, I can see Lisa Hubbard coming in early for Coach George Pope, but it gets some instant offense here if the Lady Big Reds don't get on the board early. We have a steal by the Lady Big Reds. A Collier shot, no good. Rebound, the smallest person on the court, Latina Taylor. Taylor again from long range is short. Rebound underneath, possession to Northern.
A little surprised right now. I thought I'd see the Big Reds come out very relaxed, knowing that this game doesn't mean anything in the league standings, albeit they are playing Northern, which is a big crosstown rival. However, I thought they'd be relaxed and definitely in their offensive flow right out of the gate. Hasn't happened so far, but there's one person who can put them into that flow very quickly.
Well, we mentioned the press earlier, and again, the first time Port Huron High slaps it on, they cause a turnover.
Dyer's just got such quickness. She gets to all the loose balls. So those little intangibles that you don't see in the box scores the next morning.
And we've got a foul on number 50, Tammy McNair. A little elbow into the side of Katie Carey.
Well, frustration there. Right now, Northern's doing what it wants to do defensively, really shutting down Port Huron Big Reds. Here we go now. This is one of the critical junctures of the game, right out of the box here.
Again, the first time Port Huron High slapped on the press, they cause a turnover. Northern trying to break it over half court. They do this time.
Nice play. They were very patient that time, and that's one of the things you have to do on the press is be patient, make the good pass. Hansen can pop that. 2-3. They need to get a little, Northern that is, needs to get a little bit more activity down at the post area. Somebody's got to flash to the ball.
Well, David, from the games that we've seen, I think Nicole Dane's got to put the ball up about 15 times tonight for Northern to have a chance.
I think so. The junior plays much older than her years. Plays like a senior on every night out. Only a junior, however. Expect great things from her in the future. A little high, though, with the pass, as you talk about it.
Well, Janet's 6 feet tall, but a little bit over her head there, turnover to the Lady Big Reds. Again, as I said earlier, 33, Lisa Hubbard is the first substitution tonight for both teams. Lisa, who likes to shoot the three-pointer for Coach George Popa.
Shoot the three-pointer, she can, oh, the lane just opened up. Part of like the Red Sea that time. Can't get it to go, though. Good rebound by Cameron, though.
Collier loses it to Carey. Nice defensive play by Carey, but unfortunately she gets called on the double dribble.
Really impressed right now, though, by the Northern defense. They definitely have the Big Reds thinking about their shots, thinking about every pass, and that's what you don't want your offensive ball club to do, is think too much. You have to be smart out on the court, but you don't want to be thinking too much. They just don't seem in sync. Every time Collier moves to the bucket, she's got 3 players all over. Oh, deep shot, wow.
Hubbard from the three-point line, no good. We've got a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Port Huron High. Again, High struggling offensively. Again, Port Huron High coming into tonight's ball game 13-6 overall, 8-5 in the MAC Red Division.
A good pass by Hubbard. Oh, looked like a clean block from Hanson, but doesn't get the call. But pretty pass that time by Hubbard into McNair inside. McNair's getting excellent position in the post position tonight.
And the foul again is on number 12, Janet Hansen, her second, and Ed Peltz cannot be pleased by that. Janet, one of the offensive powers, again with Nicole Dane, and with 2 early on here with only 4 minutes having gone by in the first quarter. Let's see if Janet has to step back a little bit on the defensive end.
Sort of surprised that Coach Eddie Peltz hasn't taken her off the court already. He can ill afford to have her pick up her 3rd at this juncture of the game.
McNair hits 1 of 2, but rebound to the Big Reds and Collier.
Diamond press. Let's see if Northern can be patient this time. There's a screen. Get it into Carey. Get it in the middle. That's a nice job. Get it back to Carey. Now just be patient. Bring the ball up. That's the way to do it. They've got the trap in the corner, though. Hanson's tall enough to pass over it, however.
You could hear Coach George Pope in the background saying shooter, and sure enough, Nicole Dane buries the 20-footer. Northern up 4-1.
Nicole Dane has certainly made herself one of the better players in the MAC Red Division this year. Just a super shooter from outside.
This is the first time this year that we've seen Coach George Pope start Tammy McNair in the middle. I think that's a good move. McNair's, right there, free throw line extended. I think when Tammy gets the ball, she's going to have to look to the basket and shoot it. She's got a good touch, and she try to hit that one from free throw line extended.
Absolutely right, but you got to give a lot of credit to this Northern defense. It is really creating a lot of problems for the Big Reds right now. Rebound that time by Michelle Brown, going up strong. Hanson's got a wide open 15-footer. Oh, nice position by Carey. Oh, Brown from 15.
Michelle Brown with the one-hander. Again, 3 opportunities that time by Northern. Coach George Pope's team not boxing out well underneath the basket.
If I was Coach George Pope right now, I think I'd call a timeout, settle the team down, remind them who they are, what they have to do, because they're not playing smart ball out there right now. But that's a great pass. Great pass and great conversion by Lisa Hubbard.
Credit to pass to Collier, the basket to 33 Hubbard.
Take it to the middle now. Oh, not a good pass.
Nice defensive play by McNair. Collier tried to split the seam into Cameron. No basket, and we've got a push out front.
I think we've got an offensive foul, in fact, on Kelia Collier.
1-0 white, we got a push. No shot.
Nice play that time by Katie Carey to step in and take the charge.
Number 22, Charlie Lloyd, sophomore forward, checks in for Coach George Popa, and the other sophomore for Coach Ed Peltz, Brenda O'Malley, number 20, checks into the lineup.
Oh, good steal that time by Jody Cameron.
And the Big Reds just cannot get it to fall here tonight on their home court. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, 6-3, Port Huron Northern.
Northern's going to bring let me try that again. Bring the Big Reds out of their zone defense. They're going to slow it down. Big Reds are going to move it out.
Well,
right now, Michelle Brown cuts back door. She's wide open. This is what Coach Eddie Peltz wants to do. He wants to spread that defense.
Michelle Brown's got to cut to the basket, David. She's wide open underneath.
Oh my God,
she's got to cut underneath. I don't know if we've got that on their monitor.
Katie
We're
Carey
up front.
needs to cut right now too. I mean, both of the wing players have to just make that cut down low. There it is. Nice play. That's a nice setup play that time. All they need was the bounce pass.
Again, from our vantage point, Michelle Brown wide open. Again, David, the slower pace of the game, the lower the score is, it's got to favor Northern.
Oh, absolutely. This is playing right into Northern's hands.
It doesn't matter how you do it, David. A win is a win, and you want to keep, if you're Coach Ed Peltz, I think it's a smart offensive strategy on his part.
Oh, I think so too. Whether you win 6-3 or 36-30, it doesn't make any difference. Right now, Big Red's trying to be patient, force Northern into mistakes.
Under a minute to go in the first quarter, 6-3 again our score. Northern playing a little running kind of out front over the last 2 minutes.
A little keep away. Dean Smith would be proud. Those are the passes that you have to pick off right there, the full court passes.
Well, I'll tell you, the icing on the cake, David, is to hold this ball for 2 minutes and then get a bucket just before the buzzer. You can't draw it up any better. Michelle Brown wide open underneath.
She's definitely got the height advantage on Charlie Lloyd, too, who's playing the middle right now. This could be a trap. Oh, nice play by Brenda O'Malley. I hope everybody saw that on TV, how she stepped through the trap.
Brown shots up and good.
Coach Eddie Peltz on the sideline, screaming too soon for the shot. Michelle Brown buries the 15-foot jumper.
Oh, Hubbard from the corner, it will count, but she throws up an air ball, and the score after 1 quarter, Northern 8, Port Huron High 3. Well, David, as we normally do during our broadcast at this time, we'll give you a chance to recap the top 10 according to our local newspaper, the Port Huron Times-Herald.
Well, going into district play, Randy, St. Clair sits on top with a 16-3 record. It's been a great year for the Lady Saints. We hope that they continue it throughout tournament play. Number 2 is the Marlette Red Raiders. 3, Sandusky. Number 4, Harbor Beach. Number 5, Port Huron High. Number 6, Marysville. Number 7, Peck. Number 8, Marine City. Number 9, Brown City. Number 10, Cardinal Mooney, who just won the Class D title in the Catholic League playoffs over the past weekend in exciting fashion.
Those Catholic teams are tough.
They are very tough, very tough. Honorable mention going to Armada, Dryden, Deckerville, and New Haven.
Again, this is the last game of the regular season for both of these teams. They start district action Monday night. During our next break, David will recap the selection process for the districts. Channel 6 will not be covering the districts in Anchor Bay. However, Port Huron High is the host school for the regionals, and should Port Huron Northern or Port Huron High make it out of the districts, Channel 6 will be there to cover all regional action. And again, we wish the Huskies and the Big Reds well at Anchor Bay.
Looks like referee Jim Gosker ready to get things going down on the court. George Polpa having a little extra to say to his troops.
I see one substitution for Coach Polpa. Number 12, Jenny Valdez checks in for the Big Reds. Again, Northern, Carey, Dane, Brown, Hanson, and Atwell for Port Huron High. Collier, Valdez, Cameron, Hubbard, and Charlie Lloyd.
Big Reds coming out much more aggressively with their zone defense. Oh, nice pass by Carey.
And Hanson in and out. Brown on the rebound. Can't get it to go. That was a big basket there. And Hubbard comes up with the rebound.
Gotta watch those ticky-tacky fouls down at that end. I thought they might get a call. Oh, good hustle by Carey. Lisa Hubbard did have Charlie Lloyd open, but just the hustle of Lloyd, or rather of Carey, knocks the ball out.
Well, again, the seniors playing tonight, David. They're one loss away after tonight's game of packing it in their basketball career, and they want to continue on. They're showing their coaches what they can do respectively on each team.
Great block by Michelle Brown. She's played a whale of a first half so far, and we've got 7:20 left in the first half.
Well, it's good to see that from Michelle because she's going to have her hands full Monday night against a 6'5" junior Michelle Van Corp from Chippewa Valley.
Van Corp is one of the toughest players around. Oh, good hustle by Dane. Right now, the Huskies are just out hustling the Big Reds, doing the little things that the basketball team needs to do. Oh, great hands.
2-on-2, Valdez gets it from Kai. She's going to lay it up and good. Jenny Valdez with her first 2 points tonight. Again, credit the assist to Collier.
Yeah, that play was made by Collier. Give a lot of credit to Jenny Valdez for filling that lane. Good job by Brown. Dish off. You got a 2-on-1 if you go with it now. Close will walk.
Over here behind you, Jody, behind you.
Carey wide open underneath. Valdez sees her and backs up.
2-3.
Brown feels it. She puts it up and good. 3 shots for Michelle Brown, and she converts on all of them.
Michelle Brown shooting the ball with a lot of confidence tonight because she does have a very nice shot. And it's a turnover by the Big Reds.
And Katie Carey slowly brings it up court. Time is in Northern's favor here. Again, a lot of time left. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Well, you've got to milk the hot hand, David, so they've got to look for number 54 inside there. She's got about 3 inches on Charlie Lloyd that is trying to guard her.
Oh, easy. Easy. Not a good pass, but just a hustle by Dane gets it back.
Hand up on it, right there, play right. Hey, get your pass! Feet. Come in here, you got to anticipate. That's a shooter. Pick up both feet.
Right now, Northern being very patient with the ball, and they've got no reason to be in a hurry. They've got a lead.
You've got to look for that back door and try to get it when you can.
Oh, nice pass back out.
Oh, made for 3, just short. Rebound Cameron. Here comes Collier.
See, this is why you got to get back. You just can't let Achilles Collier do that.
Kill you coast to coast. You just can't let that happen. I think Coach Ed Peltz would rather have somebody foul her out front to stop the action.
Oh,
give her the easy 2.
Absolutely, especially when you've got 2 fouls with 5:20 left in the first half. They've got plenty of fouls to give.
Well, again, if you saw our local newspaper yesterday, Akeelia Collier officially signed a letter of intent to play 4 years of basketball at Michigan State University. David, again, we told our listeners at home we'd set the district lineups, and why don't you do that at this time?
Randy, at the Class A districts in Anchor Bay on Monday, November 16th. Anchor Bay, the host school, will be taking on Mount Clemens, L'Anse Creuse North. 2 days later on Wednesday, November 18th, it's our own Port Huron Northern Huskies taking on the Mount Clemens Chippewa Valley Big Reds. And then after that game, Port Huron High will take on the winner of the first game between Anchor Bay and Mount Clemens, the Monday game, at 8:30. So that will be the Northern game at 6:30, the High game at 8:30, and then the finals, hopefully will be the 2 Port Huron clubs going head-to-head, will be on Friday, November 20th at 7:30 p.m.
Well, very well could be, David. The pairings haven't made it again. High and Northern definitely could meet again a week from tomorrow night in the finals of the district. Again, 10-7 our score, just over 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Oh, pretty play. Pretty play. Nice way of breaking the press that time. They went over the top rather than being patient walking it up. They went over the top with the passes, and it worked.
And Erin Atwell gets her first 2 points. Collier tries to answer, can't get it to go. Big rebound for O'Malley of Northern.
O'Malley dribbles. She's got to get it to somebody. That's the person you want to get it to. Holding will bring it up for Katie in the middle.
Good. Walk.
See, what Northern's doing right now is they're spreading this floor very well, and they're getting a lot of easy buckets, a lot of shots from 10 feet and in, because the Big Reds are extending their defense, and they're falling asleep on the Northern players who are either cutting to the basket, cutting into the middle of the lane.
Well, again, if you're Port High, you get a little frustrated setting back, but again, they're only 5 down. We've got well over still a half to play in the ball game, so you don't want to create any stupid fouls. But again, when the opportunity on defense, you've got to try to go for that steal or double team. And if you're Northern, you got to look for the open girl inside. That one puts it up, blocked, however.
I think the possession arrow favors the Huskies. When you come down with that rebound, you've got to protect the ball. You can't allow people to stick their hands in there and get their hands on leather.
O'Malley, the sophomore, shots up, no good. Rebound, Hubbard.
It's a good move by O'Malley. Now, a mistake that time by the Huskies is they didn't get back. So here's Collier running 3-on-2.
And Lloyd is fouled. I believe she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul is on number 40, Erin Atwell of Northern.
Good foul, though. If she allows her to take that shot, it's probably an easy 2 for Charlie Lloyd.
Northern's 3rd team foul of the first half. The other 2 fouls belong to Janet Hansen.
Very cleanly played game up through this point. Only 5 fouls altogether.
Credit the fine officiating for that day.
Absolutely, very good officiating. These are 2 of the best officials in the area.
In basketball or football.
Basketball or football, absolutely right.
Charlie gets the first, she'll get the second. Charlie Lloyd, 2 for 2, cuts the deficit to 3, 12-9.
Charlie's a very patient free throw shooter. Ooh, dangerous pass. Nice grab by Carey. That's who you want to have the ball.
Brown shots up, this time can't get it to go. Rebound with Tina Taylor.
This is a big possession this time for the Big Reds. If they get a bucket here, they've got to feel real good about their chances in the ball game. Although it only is 3 minutes left till half. It's basically been Northern's ball game up to now, and they're only trailing by 3 points. That's one thing that the slow-down offense, the spread offense, will do, though. It'll keep the other team in the game. You're never really going to pull away from them. That's the Big Reds were patient. Both teams running different styles of offense than we've seen all year.
Nice steal by Dane, 2-on-1, Hubbard the only one back. And Dane hits it and is fouled by 33, Lisa Hubbard.
Oh, pretty job. Pretty play that time by Nicole Dane, going down, pump faking, drawing the foul from Lisa Hubbard. Great play.
And Nicole Dane, the junior point guard, will try to increase the lead to 15-9. Well, for a minute, David, I thought Nicole shouldn't have stopped. She should have just laid it up because she had a step on Lisa, but she got Lisa up in the air, got the basket, so, and again, made the free throw. So 3 big points there by the junior point guard.
Northern 1-2-2 zone. Gotta watch Akeelia Collier. She almost had a back door that time. Collier is just standing underneath the bucket wide open. She's got, ooh, not a good, I thought Collier had a one-on-one situation there. Should have tried to take Gary to the bucket.
Look for Northern to spread it here, David, up by 6 with 2 minutes. I think they'll take the air out again as they did in the first quarter.
High's extending their defense to half court now. Dane dribbles right in.
We've got a 3-second call, I believe, on number 42 of Northern, who just checked into the ball game, the freshman Andrea Krause. And Coach Ed Peltz is going to talk to Andrea as the the junior Erin Atwell checks back in for her.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how Katie Carey, Nicole Dane, and Michelle Brown do. They haven't taken a seat the whole game. But then again, we really haven't had an up-tempo game so far, so they should be all right. Oh, pretty pump fake.
Nice pump fake by Collier to get Brown up off her feet. She buries the 10-footer of 15-11.
Good look by O'Malley that time. Northern playing a very, very smart ball game. Coach Pete Carrillo would be very proud of this.
I can hear Coach Ed Peltz in the background saying, one shot, one shot. We've got 1:11 to go, and he wants the air out of the ball.
Play that time by Nicole Dane just to take the one dribble in, get the defense to come back. This is where you got to be careful. Whoever's dribbling that ball against Collier, she's got such quick hands.
Brown puts it up with penetration. Can't get the rim to go. Here comes Collier.
I guarantee you this will end up a one-on-one.
And I think that might have been a good foul.
Good
Stop
foul.
the penetration of Akeelia Collier. Dane's going to pick it up, but again, did not give up the easy basket that time.
No, I agree with you 100%, Randy. Very good foul that time. Now you make the Big Reds trigger it in from out of bounds and set up their offense once again.
Number 50, Tammy McNair, who started the ball game, checks in as Jody Cameron sits down next to Coach Ed Popa. Loretta Brown goes up, the foul before the shot, the basket will not count.
Once again, not a bad foul though. Foul was on the floor, they still have a couple to give.
Fouls on 42, Andrea Kraus.
Oh! Don't see that every day.
Ball knocked off the hands of McNair right back into Collier. Collier holding the ball out of bounds, turn over to Northern. And the freshman in frustration fouls Collier. And I think you're going to have to, I think Eddie's going to have to go with a lot of seniors here tonight if he wants to pull this one off. It's a tense game. It's a crosstown rivalry, David. And again, I think he's got to stick in with the people that started this ball game. Then just Hansen checks back in.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. I mean, Andrea Kraus is only a freshman. Going to be an excellent ball player. She's one of the best young ball players in the Blue Water area. Can expect to see a lot from her, but this is a lot to ask. And in such a game when you're playing the crosstown rivals and you're going up against the Akeelia Colliers, it's not that easy.
Taylor shot a little bit short, fight for the rebound. Dane comes out with it. 9 seconds to go.
Northern's got time to score. They just have to be cognizant of how much time is left. Good move.
O'Malley goes up and she'll shoot two. Not a good foul for Port Huron High. 1.5 seconds to go. That's Port Huron High's 4th team foul. And O'Malley, the sophomore guard, will shoot two.
Coach Eddie Pell's going to drop both Dane and Hansen deep. O'Malley drills the first string music on that shot.
Brendan gets 1 of 2, and the buzzer's going to sound. It does. And a score after 16 minutes of action from Port Huron High. The visiting Huskies 16, the Lady Big Reds 11. We'll be back with third quarter action after these commercial messages.